Alrighty, welcome to West Prairie Junior Senior High School tonight for the contest between the West Prairie Cyclones and the Macomb Bombers as the Bombers get ready to take the floor here. Should be an interesting game tonight. We got a JV matchup and a varsity matchup tonight. As your Cyclone starters include Cam Kramer, Cole Cordell, Andrew Hunt, Mason Moore, and Keaton Whistlet. And starting tonight for the Bombers, we've got Hobson, Jeter, Jones, Kendrick, and Bishop out there tonight.
Ken Suter alongside John Reynolds here, as John's going to get a little bit of in-game experience running play-by-play, as he's been itching and burning the past couple of games to get into it.
Tip goes to Macomb. Jones to Hobson. Hobson to Jeter. For three, no good. Rebound to Macomb. Shot no good, and stepped out of bounds. And it'll be Cyclones' possession. Scratch that, Macomb possession. Out to Kendrick. Kendrick to Jones. Jones outside to Jeter. Jeter dribble in. Shot is no good. Rebound to Kendrick, who will miss the putter-upper and putter-upper. That's an interesting call there. Cordell takes it up for West Prairie. Cordell to Moore. Moore looking for somebody. Dribbles in. Loses his dribble. Gets it out to Whistlet. Whistlet to Kramer. Kramer's going to dribble in. Looking for somebody. He's got Cordell for the shot. And it is up and good, and the Cyclones up 2-0.
Cyclones get on the board, able to move around the ball on offense. That's kind of been one of their main things they've been focusing on, is getting more movement, especially down low. And you can see they've changed up the starting lineup a little bit, as that ball will be loose. They'll pick it back up, however, on the Macomb side. And it'll be over and back. And Cyclones ball. Keaton Whistlet into the lineup as a starter today. One of the first times we've seen him in a home game start for the JV.
Not a lot of home games so far, but be back here on Friday night against Farmington for the second home game of the week. So Cyclones getting a little bit of home action after being on the road for a while. That ball is tipped, and that is going to stay West Prairie. It was tipped by Jones. Whistlet trying to pass that ball inside there. Did not get what he was looking for. As Kramer to Whistlet. Whistlet to Cordell. Cordell swings it to Kramer. Working one-on-one with Jones. And there's Moore. Moore's looking for Cordell. He's got him in the corner. And he'll dribble up, and just the ball is kicking around, and possession arrow will head back to the Bombers. Kendrick inbounds to Jeter. And the Bombers will take it up. Jones. Back up to Jeter. Jeter to Bishop. Bishop inside Kendrick. Inside to Hobson. Count it in the foul. So Jake Hobson lays it up and in, and he'll be shooting at the line and shot for a three-point play. Good ball movement there by Macomb. Really just able to move that ball around, create the open shot for Hobson. And three-point play is good. And Macomb has jumped out to a 3-2 lead.
Cyclones trapped here, going to have to find a way to get out of it, and that pass will be stolen as JT Jeter gets ahead of it. He's going to pass down, gets the nice pump fake and the foul, so two shots coming up for Jaden Jones.
Yeah, just Cyclones in a little bit of pressure there by Macomb, and Macomb able to take advantage there.
Keaton Whistlet gets his first, team second.
Jaden Jones at the line shooting two. His first shot no good. Jones at the line. Second shot is up and good. Macomb up 4-2. Whistlet takes it up. He gets it to Hunt. Hunt dribbling back to Kramer. Kramer to Cordell. Cordell works in. Looks for a shot, doesn't get it. Out to Hunt.
slowing down. Nice defense by this Macomb team to really try to get this team off balance. They try to get inside. That one's going to be another steal. This time, once again, Jeter, as he's going to take it himself, pass out that's 33 on the shot, and he'll hit it. So 2 more points for Hobson as they make it another shot. 5 on the day so far for him.
A lot of threes on Hobson's back there.
Yeah, you know, wouldn't say a lot. It's 2, but
hey, 2's a lot for a jersey number. Cordell dribbles in, and that ball is tipped and back to Macomb. It'll be Kendrick to take it up. Kendrick to Bishop. Bishop slings it out to Jones. Jones to Kendrick. Gets into Hobson, and the shot is no good, but rebound to Kendrick, and his shot also no good. And there's
a lot of staying around waiting for the ball to come out of the cookie jar, as coaches used to say. No real boxing out between either of these teams, as we'll take the COVID break here at 3:27 remaining in this first quarter. 6-2 your score as the Bombers have the lead. We'll be right back after this word by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Alrighty, welcome back to West Prairie High School here after the COVID break. Macomb has had the lead here early, up 6-2. Macomb had really been able to pressure on defense very well, and just really been able to get the offensive rebounds too, on not even just on the offensive side of the ball, and defensive side of the ball as well. So just really been kind of Macomb here early, and we'll have to see what West Prairie can do coming out of the timeout here.
Cyclones definitely need to shore it up on their down-low defense. It's really boxing out anything, as that's going to be an alley-oop. That one will be off. That was a nice attempt there, as Macomb definitely has the height advantage. But they could not get the attempt in, as he's going to try to drive down. He's going to lose the ball. It will stay Cyclones' ball, almost another turnover. And that's where it's been hurting them offensively, is turnovers once again is creeping back into that game. Yeah,
the Cyclones turning over the ball, a lot of steals. Just Macomb really just being able to pressure defense, and there's nearly another one, as Kendrick will steal that one from Hunt. Hunt can do nothing with that as Kendrick lays it up and in. And Macomb up early 8-2. Cordell loses his dribble. He's got Moore. Moore will drive in, kicks it back in, and that is back to Macomb.
This Bombers team definitely knows how to hit this West Prairie team, as they are all over Mason Moore trying to go inside every time he tries to drive. We see as that shot falls, this time for Jeter.
Yeah, nice shot there from Jeter. He's able to step back and just kind of lay that one up.
Moore has been the main offensive man for the Cyclones so far this season, as he's able to drive and get down low with that height and lankiness, and has a good dribbling as well. So eliminating him is a hard thing for this Cyclones to overcome. They'll definitely need to fall back on shots by Cam Kramer and Cordell. Cordell's going to hit one right here. That one will go off. Rebound Jeter. JT Jeter all over so far for this Bombers team. Multiple steals, multiple rebounds, and 2 points.
Kendrick's going to pop 3 and no good. That ball's out of bounds and heading back to West Prairie. As
well, any of Macomb watchers in the chat, we love to know who number 3 for the JV team is, because once again, the great schedules and rosters that we get sometimes are a little bit outdated by the time halfway through the season hits. So number 3, if we could get a name, that would be great. Anybody watching?
Jeter gets it out to, that is number 11, Holthouse. And it'll be Cyclone ball. Kramer will take this one up for West Prairie. 10-2 your score. Kramer, and that ball is knocked away by number 3.
.115 remaining, 10-2 still your score.
Inside to Moore, cannot get it. Good read there by the Cyclones, just not able to execute. Kendrick, no good. Out to Hobson. Hobson to Holthouse. Holthouse back into Hobson. He'll take the jumper, no good. Rebound Whistler.
Both teams starting to go a little bit more methodical, a little slower pace on the offensive side.
Definitely, yeah. Cyclones slowing down the game here a little bit as we close in on a minute left in the first quarter. As Andrew Hunt puts up a 3, no good. Rebound to Macomb. And there's Jeter looking for the 2. He does not get it.
Oh, and down goes Whistler as he falls right underneath. Both players going in for the rebound. Whistler will get called for the foul. That is his second, team third. And it looked like him and Holthouse kind of just collided.
Yep, looks like, yeah, Whistler came in pretty hard there on Holthouse.
And, I mean, we see Keaton every game that he's in there. It's not like he's somebody that you wouldn't see going in hard for every play.
Yep. Hard player there, just plays his best out there. And
shot will fall, so 3-point opportunity now for Hunter Kendrick. And he will hit it.
Ben Wren is checked in for the Cyclones.
30 seconds remaining here. 13-2 your score. As the Cyclones have hit 4 team fouls. That one would be called on Cam Kramer. They'll take the ball out.
Looks like we've got a clock type thing going on. Yeah, there we go.
Wren with the screen.
Ball is stole from Mason Moore. Macomb with possession, lays it up and in. And the Bombers up 15-2. Kramer looking for some last-second points here for the Cyclones early. Stolen by Jones, and that is how the first quarter comes to an end. Your score 15-2 at the end of 1. The Bombers on top, as we will take a step away for the second quarter of tonight's game. We'll be back.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Welcome back here for the second quarter of action back in West Prairie High School. 15-2 your score as we start the second quarter of play.
West Prairie with possession, and that ball is tipped and stolen away by Conley. Conley to Bishop. Bishop to Jones. Bombers putting pressure and swatted away by Andrew Hunt. Big defensive play there for the Cyclones. Maybe get a little bit of momentum going here for them as we start the second quarter. And Holthouse will put up the 3. It's short. Rebound to Jaden Jones. Inside to Hobson. He will lay it up and in. And we will have a timeout charged to the Cyclones.
We'll keep it here. I'd like to thank Blake Driscoll for shouting out as Malachi Conley as number 3. Of course, that is what he believes, and, you know, I've got to believe what he believes. So if it's not Conley, we apologize.
Their guess is as good as ours.
You know, haven't had a Macomb JV game that I've called so far this year. Did one varsity game against Bushnell.
Bushnell, yep.
But
They were involved.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes in prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And brought to you by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. This West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning-fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability.
As the Cyclones break the timeout here, Ben Wren to inbound the ball for West Prairie. Cordell and Holthouse will work it up top. Cordell loses his dribble, and he'll regain it back to Kramer. Kramer looks for more, and they're going to call a foul on the play.
Connor Bishop called with a foul. That is his first, team first. Cyclones have 4 team fouls.
Kramer inbounds the ball to Moore. Moore slings it up to Cordell. Cordell back to Kramer. Kramer looking for somebody. He's got Cordell. Cyclones really just trying to figure out what to do here, and that ball is turned over to Hobson. Hobson gets that one down to Conley, and he'll lay it up and in. So the Bombers able to swipe that one away and come away with 2. They're up 19-2.
Bombers just showing the offensive athleticism that every one of their players has. You know, everybody wants to score on that transition and get an easy layup. These Bombers make it their main bread and butter.
Yeah, definitely for West Prairie, they just seem to try and slow it down and try and create that open shot, because the Bombers putting pressure on there might be the open shot, and Kramer misses 3.
It's one of those one more pass. Kramer kind of took an off-bounds three-pointer there, as they are just getting nothing. Really, there's no shot clock in high school. Just keep moving it around. Just keep moving around. One of these times, the Bombers will make a mistake, but they didn't there, as getting it inside to Jake Hobson gets them another 2.
It's a great pass there from Bishop. Made it look like he was going up with that, and that ball is stolen away by Braden Holthouse, and he will lay it up and in. 23-2 your score. Cordell looks for somebody.
First points for Holthouse on the day.
Cyclones down big here early. A lot of pressure from this Macomb defense. Slings it into Hunt. Hunt will get the ball back. It's Wren up top.
Fancy dribbling by Ben Wren up top. You know, I do love every time that he gets in, just the intensity that he loves basketball.
Yep.
And you know what? He's getting better. You can see just right there, beginning of the year, kind of had issues dribbling the ball, kind of going in, as they'll get the blocking foul. Second team foul for the Cyclones. Multiple substitutions as Evan Guardian comes in for the Cyclones.
Looks like we've got Steffson and Kendrick also checking back in for the Bombers. Kramer looking for somebody. He's got Ben up top. Wren working on Conley. He's got Moore in the corner. Moore's going to dribble in. He's got Guardian for 3. No good. Rebound to Conley. So he'll kick it out to Jones. And the Bombers will reset it. Here is Jeter with the ball. And the Bombers really moving the ball here. Conley, no good. And another offensive rebound, looks like off of the Bombers and heading back Cyclone way.
And Santa Driscoll in our chat double-checked his list, so Malachi Conley is number 3. Thank you for that. Like we said, a lot of times closer towards the end of the semester, the end of the year semester, I'm in college mode again. Some of the rosters change, like Keaton Whistlet for West Prairie got into doing JV games more. So, their rosters don't have them. There's a couple of players every game don't have one, as there'll be a push. Will be Steffson.
Yep, Steffson picks up his first.
As they'll have the COVID break, we'll keep it here. 23-2 your score. 3:06 remaining. As Bombers just really taking the hold and not giving away. As Cyclones had that first points, and now it's a 23-0 run to start out this first half.
Yeah.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Got so many ads to start with McDonough. You kind of mix up which ones you've said and which ones you haven't.
I mean, we are in McDonough County, Kenny.
Well, it is what it is. I'm from Fulton, so.
Ah, okay. That's your excuse?
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you are 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. First horn as they're going to get ready to come out of the timeout. Bombers back on the court and looking to put more points on that board, as one of those nights when everything is rolling, everything's going right. You just keep that foot on the gas and see how much fun you can have.
Yeah, the Bombers really just been able to control both sides of the ball tonight here early as we're closing in on halftime, and just really putting a lot of pressure on the Cyclones offense. And there's a travel on Andrew Hunt, and it's a lot of things not going right for the Cyclones here early. As Cole Cordell will check in for West Prairie.
Cordell, owner of both points for the Cyclones tonight, as they do a perfect offensive game plan. Couldn't finish on that shot. However, they get the rebound inside. Shot will be off. Try it again for a third time. That one will hit as Steffson gets his first 2 points of the day.
Bomber lead up to 23 now. It's Cordell. We'll try and create some sort of offense here for the Cyclones.
Ben Wren with the screen. However, he'll lose it.
Turned away. Conley. Rebound to Jones. Conley will take the jumper. He does not get it. Rebound to Macomb. That is Kendrick.
Guardian playing a little bit too high of defense.
They're going to call a travel on Steffson there. Not a whole lot he could do being underneath the basket there.
Underneath the basket when you've got
a whole bunch of guys standing around you.
Players like Moore, Wren, and Hunt that are, a couple of inches taller than you. 1:53 remaining in this first half. 25-2, still your score. Bombers up.
Moore's going to drive in, and he will just toss it up there, does not get it. Rebound to Macomb. It's Kendrick looking for the points, and he'll toss it right back and does not get it. Rebound, Andrew Hunt on the West Prairie side of things.
Moore has to watch out when he tried for that rebound, grabbing the net, as that one's just going to be a little bit too far behind Guardian. They'll say it was a tip, however, so it will stay Cyclones ball as Cam Kramer comes back into the game.
Like we talked about last game here when we were here at home against Peoria Heights, we're talking about the West Prairie depth on the JV bench has not really been a whole lot of things. Only two guys on the bench now, with Whistlet with a little bit of the injury after he got shaken up in the first quarter. So really West Prairie is going to have to roll with these guys for the rest of this game. and just try and keep this one close.
That's always one thing that you run into, especially with these smaller schools, especially on the Bushnell side for the women's team. Both teams have very few subs that they run into. They had a game last week, I believe it was against Rushville, where both teams for the JV had one substitution. As that will be stolen, he's going to take it cross court. That one will be off. Rebounded by Conley as he runs right in. Open shot will be off. Gets the rebound. Can't get it as Hunt will get the rebound.
Yeah, just Cyclones really not able to rebound here on the offensive side or on the defensive side. And Kramer will throw it up, and he'll have 2 shots. Foul on Macomb. That is Conley.
Conley's first, team 4th. Has 2 shots for Cam Kramer as they're going to try and stop this 25-0 run that they've found themselves in. And he'll hit it.
In comes 4 subs here for the Bombers. We've got Redman. Looks like Bishop checks back in, Holthouse, and that is Hobson. So Bombers rolling with a new set out there. And Kramer will sink the second shot. The difference is 21. 25-4, 38 seconds to go in the first half. Hobson is swatted away. That looked like Mason Moore in on the block. Big defensive play there from the Cyclones.
33 seconds remaining. Underneath the basket is Macomb.
That is Steffson. And that ball's thrown out of bounds. And that knocked the fan cover off of the big fan over there.
We really hate to see it, you know.
I have cooled off with that fan many times after PE. And
Gonna have to take the fan out back for surgery to reattach its face. With 20 seconds remaining, Cordell brings it across half court. Cam Kramer looks to drive inside, picks up, looks around inside to Moore. Moore's gonna do a pump fake. He couldn't get a handle on it, is Hunt, and it will be off. 9 seconds remaining. Bombers. As Connor Bishop's going to pass on over to Holthouse. They're going to bring it across. 1 second. They're going to have to get a last second shot, and that one will be off. So at the end of the half, 25-4 your score. We'll take a quick break to get all the stats compiled. Sure won't take much, but we'll do it. And we will be set for third quarter action here in just about 10 minutes on the board. We'll take about a 2 or 3 minute break, come back, talk a little bit, read some ads, and then get back for action here at West Prairie High School as the Cyclones take on the Macomb Bombers right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit. And All the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back to halftime here at West Prairie High School. It is about 4 minutes before game time once again for the third quarter action. 25-4 your score as the Bombers took a commanding lead and just never really came back with it. Cyclones couldn't really get that momentum going pretty much on either side of the ball. You know, they had flashes in the pan every now and then, but nothing really changed for them as they go through. Stats for each team for the Cyclones: 2 points for Cole Cordell, who started out the game, and about there a couple of minutes before the end of the half, 2 free throws made by Cam Kramer. For the Bombers, 9 points for Jake Hobson, 7 for Hunter Kendrick, 2 for Malachi Conley, 2 for Isaiah Steffson, 2 for JT Jeter, 2 for Braden Holthouse, and 1 for Jaden Jones. Macomb really been the main offensive thing, as I should probably turn your mic on. There you go. But this Macomb team's just been playing pretty much excellent basketball today.
Yeah, Macomb has just kind of dominated on both sides of the ball. Just defensively putting a lot of pressure on the Cyclone offense. Has just really not opened up a lot of clean shots for West Prairie to take, and really just has limited them only to 4 points here in the first half of play. And the Cyclones just need to figure out something that they can work around that pressure of the Macomb defense and honestly get some rebounds too, because the rebounding has really been in favor on both sides of the ball to Macomb, as they've really shown good offensive and defensive rebounding on both sides of the ball. So Macomb has just really taken control here early, up 25-4, as we just about hit the 2-minute warning at halftime here, as we'll get ready to start back up the game. Down 20 here for the Cyclones. They'll really have to figure something out here on this tough Macomb defense.
So, John, first game you've done play-by-play for so far. You know, you're really excited for it. And then right after that first break, you put your headset off and just stared at me blankly. And how are you feeling so far with it, getting one half under your belt?
Not bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just comes with experience, I think, and just to just keep going at it and just get confidence and gain confidence as you keep going. So I think first game, like you always have those first game jitters right at the beginning of baseball season. You step up to the plate, always get those jitters in your stomach. It's kind of same type feeling. But
indeed.
Get the first one under your belt and you'll be plenty fine.
Day of first today, as I made you do a PA announcement. And
never done a PA announcement.
Real funny when you pick up the mic and look at me and go, okay, so there's a 50-50 raffle. What do I say? And I hand you a paper and you go, well, it's a 50-50 raffle. It's right there. And then you go, well, what else do I say? So I write out word for word.
I'm tapping on the side of the mic and I don't hear anything. And I hear off in the distance a couple taps and I'm like, oh, maybe it is on. So a little bit of some first game type things tonight, but
you do realize that I would have done that, but just from the way that you were looking at me,
I definitely do. You wanted me to do that, 100%.
I really wanted to do.
I wasn't getting out of that without doing it. I do it.
As we get set up, court is getting ready to start. We got 46 seconds left. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice water cache while you're at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer our area teams on to victory. Whistle has been called. Cyclones going to come back out for this second half of action. Looks like they're back into kind of an altered starting lineup, as Keen Whistlett's still on the bench. Probably doesn't look like he's going to play the rest of tonight. Fell hard on that knee.
Yeah, him and Holthouse with that little bit of a run-in early in that first quarter really just hindered Whistlett's chance to come back into the game. It looks like he's taking a seat for tonight, as Ben Wren is taking his spot in the lineup to start the second half. Now it is blocked, that looked like, by Mason Moore. And inside to Hunt. Rebound to Mason Moore. He'll take it back out. He's got Kramer up top. Kramer guarded by Jones. Shot for three is no good. Tipped and rebound to Macomb. It is Bishop on the rebound. Ben Wren on Bishop. Jaden Jones to set it up for the Bombers.
Cyclones back to that 2-3 zone, and right there as a double dribble will give the Cyclones the ball. The Bombers doing a really good job of breaking that 2-3 zone, getting that ball high up on into the post, right there for a perfect passing lane. Cyclones are really going to have to shore up and try to anticipate some of these passes if they're really going to get back into this one.
Yep, down big early. You're just going to have to look for those easy points, those open shots, and just try and get yourself back into the game. And that is blocked by Hobson. Just able to just toss his hand up there, and Moore went down to the ground, and it'll be West Prairie ball underneath the basket.
That was a great job by Hobson to put perfect emphasis on hitting the ball without knocking Moore over. Moore kind of was Moore fell down, but it wasn't Hobson's fault. That was just the momentum of going up. Ben Wren with the ball in between the legs, looks over to pass to Moore. Moore going to travel on the shot fake. Will give the Bombers the ball. That's been the tail of the tape. Between rebounding and turnovers, really, if you're losing on both sides of the ball that way, you can't do much.
Yeah, very, very tough to be in control of the game when you're turning the ball over a lot of the time and definitely on the rebounding side, and that ball is great pass inside to Kendrick as he lays that one up and in for 2. Great read by Macomb there. West Prairie will try and answer back here as Hunt will lay it up, no good. Rebound to Hunter Kendrick.
Kind of off-balance shots that the Cyclones have taken so far this game. Really, and beginning of this half has been played a lot better on the Cyclone side. Short up defense a little bit, worked more on that. It's just turnovers really killing them.
Yep, and that's an open shot there from Jeter. Does not get the 3. Rebound to Bishop, inside to Hobson, and he's got it. And there's just a little bit more of those offensive rebounds we were talking about as Macomb able to muscle one out there and turns into a second chance point there for second chance points for Macomb.
It's going to be tipped, but able to be recalled by Hunt.
Cordell dribbles in.
He's going to travel. Oh, they'll call the foul before the travel. So, first team foul for the Cyclones.
That is on Hobson, Macomb. Kramer inbounds to Moore. Moore loses possession. Looking somebody. He's got Kramer in the corner. Cyclones just really picking up their dribble and just really not making that shot. And they're going to call a 30-second timeout here. Good call by Coach Conkling. Really just not seeing any open shots there. Just calling a timeout just to break the ice and try and figure something out here for this West Prairie offense.
29-4, 4:11 remaining in this third quarter. And once again, the great trapping that me and Dwayne always find ourselves into. Get done with halftime, compiling stats, doing all the stuff. We always forget to change it from the second quarter, third quarter on the scoreboard. So we apologize for that. We are in the third quarter. As just noticed that, 29-4 as they're coming right back out. Nice to see Coach Conkling back into the game, as the last game he was not able to play. Well, not play, but coach.
Yeah, it's been a while since Conkling's been out there on the court. Give him a hard time in my PE class. Ball's tipped out to Ben Wren. He's going to shoot the 3. That is off the little
will be
up
off
there.
the pulley system, so
Yeah,
it will
there you
be
go.
out of bounds. You West Prairie kids, I thought you would know what a pulley is.
Oh, learned about that in like 5th grade. Not really ever heard about a pulley since.
Oh, man, you got to set the pulley up. That's how you get hay bales into the hay now.
That's how you get the flag up on the flagpole.
Yeah, there you are.
See, remember that.
So, a first foul, 2 shots. That one will be on Mason Moore. 2 shots coming for Hunter Kendrick. First one will be off the front iron and out. 3:50 remaining here in this third quarter. Second shot is good, so he'll make one.
Kramer takes it up for the Cyclones. Kramer to Hunt. Hunt looking for somebody. He's got Cordell. Cordell trying to dribble around Jones. Takes it out to Hunt. He's going to take the 3, and it is rails it home.
And that was an off-balance shot that I did not think had a prayer as he hits the 3. You know, Hunt's playing down low on that block. You don't really think of him as a three-point shooter, but he's hit multiple threes this year, as that one will rattle out, rebounded, and put up. And, man, how do you stop a player like Jake Hobson when he's got that height advantage and he's got the height to jump and the hops to get up there?
Yeah, Hobson has just been really good in the paint, and he's just been able to get those offensive rebounds for Macomb, and this has really provided a lot of second chance points, and really has just been a big dominance in the paint.
That will be Hobson's 13th point as Cordell loses it for just a second. Gets it over to Ben Wren.
Wren to Cordell.
Cordell did travel there when he picked the ball up. He did a little Muhammad Ali shuffle step.
Not real sure if they're worried about travels here.
Well, you know, it's nice to point out every now and then, mostly just to Dwayne. As that one will be off the backboard, rebounded. Kendrick's going to bring it across, and he'll hit the runner.
Nice shot there by Kendrick. Is able to reverse it and go back the other way.
Got a
Lay it up and
platoon
in.
change coming up for the Bombers as 4 players in the check-in lane. Also, Evan Guardian to come in for the Cyclones as he loses that one. Able to get it back is Ben Wren. Tips off the front of Cordell and stolen by Jaden Jones.
That's really been the big story tonight. That ball is blocked by Mason Moore.
That was some precise targeting. They'll have the COVID break, so we'll be back here in just about 1 minute. 34-7, your score. Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live here, presented by MDH. Getting ready for the varsity game right after this. We'll, as most people know that have been in our streams, we'll get done with the JV. We'll have a quick little break so we can set up everything right back around, scoreboard and our stream. Be ready in the own stream for the varsity game, as we'll have lineups and pregame there probably about hopefully 5 minutes before. Depends on how long it takes me to set up. So we'll be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back to third quarter action at West Prairie High School. 150 remaining here in this third quarter. 34-7, your score.
Yeah, it's been all Macomb here as we've started the second half of play. Holthouse inside to Kendrick. He's going to take it to Conley. Outside, that is Redmond. He does not get it.
Guardian can't get a hold of that one. Saved, but saved to the wrong team by Kendrick.
Good hustle from Hunter Kendrick there.
Stolen by Malachi. So he's going to bring it across half court. He's got the whole team. As Holthouse is going to lay it in left-handed. And he'll get his first points of the half.
From Braden Holthouse. He's able to lay that one up with the left hand. Kramer. Good defense by the Bombers. Inside to Cordell, and he's got it. Cyclones with 9 on the board. Macomb with 36. Closing in on just under 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Count it in the foul. Inside to Kendrick. He'll be shooting at the line. Chance for a three-point play. And in checks Mason Moore.
Kendrick's second opportunity for a three-point play. Hit it the first time, so we'll see if he can execute once again.
Checks in for Ben Wren.
And he's 2 for 2, Adam. Makes it 39-9.
Cordell, main ball handler here for the Cyclones. Into Moore. Moore's going to try, pushes it back out to Cordell for 3, and he brings it home. Nice shot for Cole Cordell. The Cyclones crack double digits here. It's 39-12.
It's one thing you didn't see from much from the Cyclones this entire game. Cordell only has taken 3 shots at all, the entire game. He'll get pushed, so let's try another one for Kendrick. Another three-point play opportunity. And, you know, that's what you're going to get when you're down low, not afraid to go up with the ball, and getting offensive rebounds. It sets you up perfectly as he will go free for 3 at the three-point play. Makes it 42-12.
Hobson will check in for the Bombers. Big force down low for the Bombers. Cordell looking for that last shot here. Knocked away by Guardian. Cordell is going to...
but that will not be able to hit.
And And at the end of 3, your score is 42-12. So we will step away for a quick break here as we'll get ready to start the 4th quarter. And it's been all Macomb here this first half and into the second half as well. Cyclone's been able to put a little bit of points on the board here, but just been all Macomb. We'll step away and be right back.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow our Facebook page for daily updates. Grover and Mary Joda Counter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. And also brought to you by Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As the leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. Rebound gotten by Conley as he brings it across half court, passes around. They're going to keep it going fast and loose as inside to Hobson, passes out. Setting up, three-pointer. That one will be off. It's going to be fought for the rebound, touched by Ben Wren. It will stay Bomber ball.
Bombers basketball here. Running clock with the 30-point deficit. And inbound is stolen by the Cyclones. Conklin giving his team some encouragement here. Cordell to Kramer, stolen by Conley. Conley will pass into Holthouse, and he is going to be fouled. 2 shots coming up for Braden Holthouse. I believe the foul is on.
Indeed. It is Ben Wren with the foul. His first, team third of the quarter. Imagine that. I forgot to switch it to a quarter again. 2 shots coming.
Common theme.
Hey, you know, as they say, it is what it is.
First shot good for Holthouse. So shoot the second one, and it's good. And Bishop will check in for Holthouse.
As we get our scoreboard back into action.
And
they'll take a quick timeout, 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. 44-12 your score with 5:23 remaining. Once again, running clock in the third quarter if they are still down 30 points, as they are. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Yetter Farm Equipment. Yetter Farm Equipment, with facilities in Colchester and Macomb, Illinois, is an agricultural equipment manufacturer that has been in business since 1930 and is currently hiring. Start a new career with excellent benefits and starting hourly wages of $18 to $24 per hour. For more information, call 309-776-4111 or visit them online at www.yetterco.com/careers.
Cyclones inbounding the ball. Cordell will take it up. About 5 minutes to go here in regulation. Kramer inside to Moore.
He'll get a push, so no shot. Taking the ball out underneath the basket. We'll see who they call. Will be Steffson, his second, team second.
Kramer to Hunt. Hunt to Cordell, and he loses it. And stolen away by Bishop. And he'll lose control of it. Gets it to Conley. Conley inside to Hobson. Back out to Bishop. Bishop to Redman. Outside Rubman. Fought for under the hoop. And it's been offensive rebounds for Macomb, and there's the foul.
Second foul on Ben Wren, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Nobody boxing out, just kind of standing around, jumping, waiting for the ball. You can't do that when you got 7 people around you. You box out at least 3 of those players and move out of the way. You got open opportunities for that shot. First one will fall for Connor Bishop. Coming into the game, Jaden Jones is going to give Jake Hobson a break.
Macomb really just been able to get the rebounds on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively there. You know, a few right there, and they get the offensive rebound there. That is Steffson out to Jones. And another offensive rebound for the Macomb Bombers. Redman back to Conley. Conley to Jones. Inside to Bishop. So, Bombers moving the ball around very well here. And Cyclones will finally get the rebound.
3:33 remaining here. Once again, the 3 is tripping me up as Cam Kramer shoots and misses. He is a 13, not a 3, but on the football field, he is a 3. So everything connects.
There you go. That's how you want to connect it, Kenny. You go right ahead.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes when your mind's racing 33 different types of ways. Outside to Conley as they're moving the ball around inside. They're going to try and get it inside as they do to Connor. Fires a 3, and that one will be off the front iron. They're going to get a foul. I believe that one will be on Isaiah Redman, and it will be his first, team 3rd.
And they will take the COVID break here.
So we'll step out real quick and be back here for the rest of this JV game between West Prairie and Macomb. 2:48 remaining in this one. 45-12 your score. We'll be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Welcome back to the 4th quarter action here of the JV contest between Macomb and West Prairie. 2:45 remaining here, 45-12 your score. Cordell brings it across half court.
Cordell to Hunt. Hunt back to Cordell. Guarded by Jones. Cyclones trying to move the ball here. Tipped by Macomb, but inside to Moore. And they will call a travel there.
I believe so.
On Moore. And it will be headed back Macomb's way. Jaden Jones will take it up for the Bombers. Inside to Bishop. Tipped away by Kramer. Inside to Steffson. Inside to Bishop, and he'll lay it up and in. So able to just move the ball around there, create the open shot. Bishop able to lay it up and in. Kramer to Cordell. Cordell to Hunt. Hunt back to Wren. Wren's going to pop the 3, is short. Rebound to Kramer. Good look to Hunt, and that ball is short as well. Rebound to Macomb, and it's Jones. Cannot lay it up and in. Back to West Prairie. 47-12 your score. It's about a minute 20 to go in regulation. Wren, the jumper, no good. Ball bangs off the side of the backboard. It will be Macomb ball.
1:10 remaining here in this one. 47-12 your score.
Conley out to Redmond. Inside to Bishop and tipped by Moore.
Nice job of getting his hand behind to grab it. As we pass the 1 minute mark, Cordell with it finds an open Hunt. 3 will be off. Rebounded by Ben Wren. However, he'll lose that one. Stolen by Malachi Conley. Conley's going to go up with it, and he'll hit 2.
Yep, Conley just being all over Ben there, able to just snag that ball and lay it up and in. And 49-12 your score here as we close in on 30 seconds.
Pass will be just a little bit behind, 25 seconds. And this will probably be it for this one, as Macomb will likely just dribble the ball out here with a running clock. 17 seconds remaining. Jaden Jones with it up top. A great job overall by this Macomb squad. Really just took control early and often. He'll travel, but they probably won't even get the ball out as 4, 3, 2, and 1. That will be the final here at West Prairie High School for the JV contest, 49-12. As the Bombers come in with a 27-0 run at that beginning of the game. And really, when you get down that fast, you can't really come back out. We'll take a quick break and be ready for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer our area teams on to victory. Take a quick break to get some stats compiled and get ready for the varsity game between the Cyclones and the Bombers right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Game of Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live. Stats for the Cyclones: lead scorer with 7, Cole Cordell. Cam Kramer finished with 2, and Andrew Hunt hit that three-pointer in the third quarter. For the Bombers, lead scorer with 18, Hunter Kendrick. 13, Jake Hobson. 4 for Malachi Conley. 4 for Braden Holthouse. 3 for Connor Bishop. 2 for JT Jeter. 2 for Isaiah Steffson. And 1 for Jaden Jones. And that will be it for the JV contest. We'll get everything set up. We'll stop this stream, go to the next stream here on the Hewlett Probably Pro LLC YouTube channel. That will be the varsity contest between the Bombers and the Cyclones. I'm Ken Suter alongside John Reynolds, and we thank you for watching and hope you come over and watch the varsity game with us or be on right after this. And thank you for watching.